Hey guys, what's going on? So today, you would look at the title and you'd be like, this is the randomest video ever. The Galaxy S5 versus the iPhone 5S. Like, it's kind of a random comparison. And the reason I'm doing this is because a person named iOS Hacksack has literally commented on like 30 of my videos, probably more, and literally commented the same thing. He wanted me to compare the iPhone 5S to the Galaxy S5. And I knew it wouldn't get that many views, but once I saw him repeatedly doing it, I'm like, this is a fan. And if he's willing to do that, watch my content and stuff, I'm at least willing to make a video for him. So iOS Hacksack, this video is for you. But the iPhone 5S and Galaxy S5 came out a year after one another. So the iPhone 5S came out in 2013. The Galaxy S5 came out in 2014, and body-wise, they're actually super different. And in my opinion, the iPhone 5S looks a lot better, and it feels more better than the Galaxy S5. But it's so much smaller compared to the Galaxy S5 that, me personally, I think you guys know, I like a bigger phone. And the Galaxy S5 also has a memory card slot and removable battery, so size-wise, I actually prefer the Galaxy S5 sizes more. The huge thing that the S5 has over the 5S is the AMOLED screen. It's super beautiful. It's actually the same type of screen that the iPhone X has. The 5S screen is definitely noticeably not as good. You'll kind of notice a difference between them, honestly. If you're not too picky about the screen type, then I guess it's fine. And this is one thing that I've noticed. Android phones they seem to be more powerful than the iPhones, especially if we're comparing the Galaxy S9 to the iPhone X on paper. The Galaxy S9 or S9 Plus or whatever, it beats it by a landslide in terms of specs. But in actual real world use, you won't really notice that big of a difference. But in this case, since the Galaxy S5 is a little bit newer and I've actually been able to play with both of them and I own both of them, the 5S isn't as fast that I've noticed as the Galaxy S5. But the 5S is still getting iOS updates, and honestly it might get iOS 12 at this point, but the Galaxy S5 stopped getting updates a couple years ago. Right now it has Android 6.0 on it, and honestly, it's not perfect, but I do prefer Android 6.0 on the Galaxy S5 over iOS 11.3 on the iPhone 5S. Now, day-to-day use, the S5 will definitely be a more powerful phone. It's going to be able to do more in a way. It has twice the amount of RAM, and it also has a quad-core processor clocked in at 2.5 GHz. Now, I know specs aren't everything, but again, I've been able to play with both. I can tell you the Galaxy S5 is definitely more powerful than the iPhone 5S. Cameras are surprising as well. The Galaxy S5 actually has a 16 megapixel camera and the iPhone 5S has an 8 megapixel camera, and maybe the iPhone 5S is a little bit better even though it has half the amount of megapixels. And this is a prime example that megapixels aren't everything. Now the iPhone 5S isn't able to shoot 4K or anything like that, but it can shoot slow-mo, and then honestly I think the iPhone 5S's camera is better than the Galaxy S5's camera. So ultimately this is the way I'd put it. The only thing the iPhone 5S has over the Galaxy S5 is somewhat of a better camera and software updates. It's getting more software updates, but everything else the Galaxy S5 beats it. And if you want to flash a custom ROM on it, this phone has the capabilities of it. It has the removable battery, the removable memory, you can put more storage on it. And in my honest opinion, if it was between the two that I would have to daily drive, I'd rather have a Galaxy S5 over an iPhone 5S. And guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, I already know I'm going to spawn like 30,000 other people to like start commenting on all my videos, saying the same thing. They want to see the same video. And honestly, if you want to see a video and you're that courageous to keep posting, I'll probably end up doing it at some point, but you got to be persistent. And I want to say, like on the last video I just did, literally the one before this, I said that I'm better than 90% of all YouTubers. Guys, I was just joking. No, I'm not better than 90% of all YouTubers. That was a joke. I joke all the time like that. I don't see myself like that. I look at it as if everyone is better than me, and I like learn from everyone else. Like, guys, I joke around all the time, dude. You got to know my personality by now. But definitely hit that like button. That'll mean so much. Comment if you guys agree with me or disagree with me. I'd love to know. But definitely subscribe to the channel. Dude, currently I'm in India. I'm sweating in places I've never sweat before. Like I said, the audio quality might not be the best because like I'm in the middle of India. There's cars honking and birds chirping. I'm trying to go to Beijing actually after this. Guys, I don't want to bore you with my story. Check out the links in the description. My SoundCloud, my second channel, my music, all that stuff is down there. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.